Let's hit it, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome you back to the guys of We Not Smart, and we are busy with a flippin' Zoom recording thingamajig. But still, we gotta keep the topics very short.
We gotta make it work, man. We gotta make it work.
Gotta make it work. I mean, I'm back in Cape Town. This dude is like 1,000 miles away. I'm not gonna say where he is, but he's somewhere where he knows he can't even take a piss outside. So yeah, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. If you're listening, if you tuned in, this is one thing that we can't, miss. And it's be this guy go, even when we together, he always gonna say, hit him, right, player.
Yeah, as you know, like, comment, and subscribe. Share to everybody you know. Mom, dad, postman, your soulmate, the plumber that comes when your husband isn't home. Share to everybody.
Right, guys. So we got a lot of shit going down here in Cape Town and what. But you know what? Interesting enough, and I know we had this topic, this one topic, but I think this thing just went viral again, dude.
What?
Women and guys just can't stop having this conversation about
something happened back in Cape Town.
No. This is like overseas everywhere, bro. People are still discussing the thing with women with kids. I don't know what the fuck is the problem there, bro. But my first
haven't we gone over this topic a couple of times? It seems old, bro.
But bro, it's starting to pop up again. It's something on Facebook.
Is it that thing with the baby, or was that Britney Jenner chick? That stuff?
No, I saw the video about the baby, that the woman didn't want it to
when I saw that, I just saw like everyday colored, colored couples squabble. That's like so, ordinary. You see it every day,
But now, interesting enough, this one chick, she actually said on this one podcast, she actually said that when she was younger, she didn't want to date the guy with a kid. And now that she's older, things change, and so she's willing to give it a shot. Actually, dating a guy with a kid,
She's not. No. I'm gonna stop you right there. I need to check. She is not willing. She's doing this unwilling, but she doesn't have a choice.
But funny enough,
the market.
Funny enough, I've listened to just to recap and get my mind right again. So I listened to the Black Phillip show again today. I think it was episode 10 or something that I listened about with Patrice O'Neal. And it's funny enough that 2006, the same shit it's still happening out here, bro. She's getting upset.
Because technology changes, but social stuff most of the time still stays the same, the physical world changes around you, but you are still the same humans we were a million years ago, right? So we still have the same social issues. We didn't evolve.
But now still the same thing comes up, guys are cheating, guys are doing this, guys are doing that, guys are doing that. And the only thing I hear is about complaints is like a yap all the time, yap. And it's like Patrice O'Neal says, they just don't say anything. They say nothing. Zilch.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, go, yeah, it's all right.
But now I still feel that we now in this generation 2021, where we're sitting with the millenniums and stuff like that. And I don't understand that. How come nobody's upgrading themselves, bro? Everyone is still believing in the same shit. I mean, I had this thing where this one chick, she said that, you know, a guy is supposed to take her with her 2 kids. You know,
He's
that
supposed to.
seems to
It's his job. It's his duty to do that.
it's his duty to actually, you know, just to invest.
This is what
in
is expected of him. Mm. Yeah.
But still, the thing is this: what is
And
the outcomes? What?
and then okay, so she says the guy's supposed to take me with my 2 kids. So
Yep.
what is the guy then supposed to get from it? What's the what's the other side of that?
There's nothing, bro.
Because if you're giving me something, I need to. If I'm getting something from you, I need to give you something back. Equal trade, not like this.
Doesn't work
So,
like that, bro. And you know it.
In her mind, it's like I get, and I get everything I want, and nothing is expected from you. I don't need to give you anything, all right, to make this thing equal to it, right?
Okay, so
It's
basically,
me.
basically, we both know that a relationship between a man and a woman actually works where there's communication and there's honesty, and there's trust. But I mean, even at 40, 45, chicks will still be like, I'm the prize. You know what? I can make a guy happy. I can do this. I can do that. And most of the times you hear, I can cook, I can clean, and I can give you a blowjob.
Wait. I'm going to ask you a question,
Yep.
okay? And I'm going to ask myself the same question. And we're both going to answer
What?
the question, right?
What?
When was the last time you heard from a woman, all right? Excluding whichever woman is now in our lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm married and whatever you got going on, excluding them, right?
Mm-hmm.
When excluding those women, when is the last time you heard a woman say, all right, I can make him happy? How? What did the woman say she can do to a man that makes him happy? When is the last time a woman said that? And what did she say? How she's gonna make this guy happy?
But that thing between the pants. That's what I heard the last time before this whole thing. I can keep a man happy.
I'm gonna keep you happy with what's down there. That's the last time you heard it. And about when was this time?
Is it about a year, about 2 ago? About a year, about 2.
Okay. When I work with women, talk with women, I'm very casual, charming. Women feel most of the time free to open up to me about their romantic lives or relationships.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Really?
they don't see me as having any ulterior motive, especially in the work environment, because I don't want any romantic stuff with any woman in the work environment. Yes, that's just man, because that can affect my pocket, my bank.
Really?
That's a danger for my bank. So I keep that shit away. Whatever relationship I have with co-workers of the opposite sex, it's professional and friendly, and that's it. So they find that out pretty quick. So they feel more free to open about their relationships and stuff like that, and other girls as well. So the last time, if I were to think real hard now, I heard a woman say what she can do, right, to keep her man happy was in the year 2007.
Damn, bro.
2007, man.
And what is what is the thing that she uses to keep her man happy?
Both, there was two women when I was working. Both were married, right? Both were married.
But I thought you were talking about single woman, man.
No. Married girl.
Okay.
And they said, okay, the one said, they both of them pretty much said the same thing. I cook, I clean, I iron his shirts, I look after the kids, I give him a nice, shoulder up. Every now and then, I give him a nice, every now and then I buy him a nice bottle of whiskey. I give him good sex when he wants it. I try to look good for him. Right? This is the year 2007. Like the one lady was a little bit older. I think she was, that time she must have been early 30s. Right? And the other one was my age. Maybe she was engaged, not married. The other one was my age, so she would have been around 23, 24. I guess, around about there. Maybe a little older with a year. Right? They both said that. This is how they kept their men happy. Like traditional wife kind of stuff. Right? Traditional wife kind of stuff. Since then, I've not heard that thing said ever again.
Okay, but you know what's funny enough about what I said and what you said is that women don't ask advice from guys. Look here, how do you really keep a guy happy? It's what they think.
Because you said a year ago the thing between, right? The thing down there. So, which means from probably by 2007 was the last time traditional stuff was still kind of around, right? And from that time until now, it has progressed. Like the thinking has progressed to, I only need this. That's it. That's only one. Yeah. That's the only thing that's gonna put us. Yeah, that's the only thing he wants to put a smile on his face. It's gonna keep him happy. Nothing else. I don't need to cook. I don't need to clean. I don't need to iron his shirts. I don't need to ask him every now and then, does he want a cup of coffee? I don't need to, any kind of traditional stuff. I'm going to give him a nice six-pack. I'm going to put on some nice lingerie for him tonight. I'm going to keep myself in shape, so you can feel proud to have a nice wife or whatever, None of that traditional kind of stuff. It's only as long as I give him this, case closed.
But you know what? There's one thing that I actually saw on Saturday when I went to just for a walk, is that there is still a lot of women actually, spending time on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning, actually going for a walk or a jog or something, just to keep in shape,
That's mostly the young generation. There is a kind of a fad that went around, still going, to keep in shape. There's a whole fitness craze. The fitness craze is still ongoing, right? To keep in shape, to eat healthy. That's all this vegan stuff and that stuff going around.
But what I saw is basically it wasn't just one age group, It was like basically let's say from 18 up to 70,
40,
80.
40, 45. So I see them all walking in the early mornings.
They're all walking, they're all jogging. I mean, they got the right gear on and
That's good. That's good.
And so that's what I see. But what I also see is it's out of that whole from 18 to 70 to 80. It's a certain, I don't want to say class of people, but I can say that basically it's a certain class of people that actually that is doing this, you know.
It's
And what I've noticed,
it's basically a middle income up.
and what I see is, and what I've noticed is that they are friendly. You know, it's like reading in a proper manner.
Yeah. But you know
Voices-
why that
Voices
that
like
is,
down.
right? You know why that is, right? When you exercise, your body releases hormones that puts you in a happy state, puts your mind
Mhm.
in a happy state. That's why when you like conversing with people in the public, like while jogging or after jogging, if you're not dead tired, you're gonna be like in a happy state, and then you're gonna talk to them, smile and stuff like that. That's basically why you say
So-
they look happy.
So for me, it was like, okay, I know it puts them in a, like you now said, it puts them in a happy state. But you want to tell me that now, obviously, people breaking away and just going for a run or for a walk, do you say that basically makes them, you know, more
Also relieve
invited to-
stress, huh? Also relieve stress. Exercise relieves
Alright,
stress.
okay, so what I came to notice is, especially in myself, is that the stress level is a little bit down, right?
Yeah.
Because even Saturday with the network not working, there was stress. You know, I needed to go somewhere, there was stress. But it tend to like it pops up and then it just like fades away. You know, it's just like it really doesn't sit here anymore, you know. And so I think that what I can do from my side, for myself, is basically try to do this every weekend, you know. Try to go for a walk, go for a jog, you know, just clear my mind, you know. And just get myself in that position where I can say, look, yeah, I'm in a happy space. Because I think that is gonna open my eyes up to be a little bit more friendly, you know. It's like do something, just do something good for the next person, even if it's just a compliment, you know, that I have to give, just to put myself.
I see what you're coming back to, but let's
Just
get back
get
to
myself-
that. Let's get back to that point again. What are the hell is women complaining about kids, having kids?
No, okay.
I just want
No,
to
no.
close that off. I just want to close that off.
Okay, this is the thing. Women are complaining that the fact that when it comes down to them having a kid, and this is the whole topic why it's going about actually, is why is it that their friends and men tell other men
Their
stay away
friends,
from
their female
their
friends,
friends, men friends,
their men
are
friends.
telling the guys, right,
Okay.
to stay away from them,
From single moms or women with
from single moms.
kids. Yeah.
Single moms.
Why?
Single moms. And it's not
Wow.
only, it's not only their friends, but I mean it's a guy's friends as well that's saying, look here, dude, stay away, this is not healthy. And I mean it's so easy to get caught up into this mess, because believe I come from it. Where you don't want to listen to anyone, you're like hard-headed, you just want to get in there and do the thing because you're thinking with your emotions and your stuff.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the thing is-
Okay. I
But
see
the
what
thing
you're
is, it's
saying.
still
Okay.
but the thing is,
Before,
it's still-
let me just answer the one question before.
Women- yeah.
Can I just answer the one question before you do another one? Why would y'all guys, why us guys, y'all other guys, stay away from women with kids? Alright? It's just, okay, number one, men are very practical minded. Alright?
Mhm.
They're practical minded. They're not emotionally minded in touch than a woman. We are more practical in touch. Right? Our mindsets. And because we're so practically minded, we look at those kind of relationships as too risky. That's it. Bottom line. The risk that a relationship like that will go bad, and the outcomes of that relationship going bad, and the outcomes you have are very, it can be extremely bad. All right, it is too high for a guy, and that's why a
So
guy.
you're telling me the risk is too high. The risk is too high to take to actually to go into that.
Because there's a lot of stuff, and we can name a lot of stuff. We can name a lot of risks, all right?
But
The
outcomes.
the results, if a relationship with a single mom goes bad, all right, the results can be very, very bad, right? Where the results with a single girl, if you break up with a single girl, those results also bad, but not as bad as with a single mom. So for us, because we're so practically minded, we just look at the numbers and we are like, nah, it's not worth the risk. You know.
Okay, but just remember, and this is one thing that I can say that's truly, you know, comes up, is the fact that most of the time it's guys that's being raised in single mother houses that actually goes into that type of relationships.
Yeah, because it's been normalized. It's been normalized for them. All right.
And another thing that I've also noticed is that because we as men, we problem solvers, it's like we wanna solve this puzzle and just, you know, get it done with, get it over with. We don't want to see struggles happening.
Not just that. It's not just puzzle solvers. We men have been mostly raised to be some kind of white knight. You know what I'm saying, right? To be a white knight. So when you see a damsel in distress, a single mother that's having a tough time, you want to automatically help them.
Right? Yep. And you want to play the hero.
Yeah, you want to save her. We are brainwashed for that. Right? We are brainwashed for that. So
the funny thing is you can't save someone that's not drowning in the first place. How do you give mouth to someone that's not even busy dying? But still, you know, you go on.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Like what was me and the missus talking about? Like, let's say you go shopping and there's a girl you're walking with your missus, right? And you're shopping and you see another girl, right? Another attractive girl, right? Right? Whether she's a single mother or not, and her kids is around her or not. If you see her carrying like a flipping heavy chair or something that she just bought, or she's having trouble with the car putting the stuff inside, you want to automatically go help that girl.
I get what you're saying.
If it was a guy, you would have been fuck it, suck it up. Suck it up.
You know, it's a guy, you know.
But if it's a girl, automatically you want to help. And what
I know I was brainwashed. I was brainwashed.
Of course. And what does your missus say when you want to go help an attractive girl? No, don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. Look, I know women. That's a trap.
but look. At least when I was young, I always knew. Look, I'm gonna get a 2 rand or 1 rand or 5 rand. You know, if I had to help, you know, the elderly lady with her bags and stuff. You know, so that for me was good. Was an incentive. You know, but obviously I've also noticed the older I get, you know, that thing stopped. You know, it's like it's your duty to help me because you're a man. You're supposed to help me with my bags if I'm struggling. You're a man, you know. And I think the incentive is women gave up on the whole idea that look here, he's trying to be a guy, but you know, I still need to give him something or I still need to tip him, you know, unless I say no.
Yeah, but that's it, man. Like At the end of the day, like getting back to that, they just have to realize that for us guys, it's too risky to take a woman with a kid, man. I mean, and you know it. In some guys, in some of our friends that have broken up with women with kids, it was hard because you're not just breaking up with her, you're breaking up with the kid as well. You might have been very involved in that kid's life, and that is like two hearts being broken at that time. You know, you feel two hearts being broken at that time. She
Damn,
feels
bro, it's
you.
so. Believe me. Believe me,
She
it's
she
so, bro.
she feels one heart being broken, but you feel two because you're not just losing her, you're losing the kid, and maybe there's another kid, maybe you're losing three. You know, so
But
it's very hard. You know,
look,
so guys don't want to go through that, man. It's too risky.
look, I've nothing against,
If
I've nothing
if
against.
if they can, if the girl can show the guy that the risk is worth it, right? She has to put something up. You know, she has to put something. She has to show that this risk is worth it. Now, whatever you want to show, ask the guy. Hey, I got the small kids. You know, I need a man. You know, and the guy's like, okay, it's gonna be difficult, and it's a risk if we break up. It's going to be very hard. You know, you're gonna. It's almost like a family being broken up, right? So, what are you?
Dude,
What are you gonna do for me, right? So this is what I want you to do for me to justify me taking this risk, and that's just what it is, man. But people don't.
but, but dude, but dude, you know what? It's funny enough. You know, I just get this whole thing in my head. You know, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, right? With
Jolie.
all that adopted, yeah, with all the adopted kids that she has. Do you know
That was a messy divorce because he wanted to see the kids, and there was a time where she tried to block him from seeing the kids, and he was going through real heartache and pain and fighting to
Yeah,
see the
but
kids
just
because it
remember,
feels because they were so long together. It feels to him like it's his kids, and in a way,
yeah, but
because some of those kids were adopted, right?
while they were together.
After they got married, right? So
Okay.
those kids see them as mother and father because the marriage came first, and then some of those other kids came. Some of the other kids that were older was there before they got married, so they still see Angelina as mother and this is stepdad. But some of the other kids sees him as this is my dad, and he sees those kids as these are my kids. You know, so it's imagine that, man.
But you know what was the funny thing is when I saw the photos and the stuff that he was now throwing himself in the alcohol and it was like drinking and what.
Yeah, because he's going through pain and he wants to calm the pain.
But now that I realize it, I also went through that same horse nonsense where I just wanted to pick up a liquor bottle and just start drinking, you know. And I thought to myself, you know, it's stupid, but now that I realize it, fuck, it's like if a famous rich actor is going through that shit,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go through that shit myself, you know. I'm gonna pick up the liquor bottle. I'm gonna start drinking, you know.
nobody,
You know, and
nobody. When it comes to social connections, nobody is exempt. You know, when it comes to relationships, nobody's exempt. Just look at Jeff Bezos, man. Man, guys, go check out the DJ Academics reaction to Jeff Bezos, his new girl, and Leonardo DiCaprio. I watched today.
But I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to.
Reaction, man.
Let's
Even Jeff
stick-
Bezos, man. No, nobody's exempt. Nobody's exempt, man.
Okay, so let's just stick to this whole thing. All right. So let's. I think the thing that a guy should ask himself is, what is the benefit I'm gonna get by getting involved with any woman, and what is the benefit that I'm gonna get getting involved with a chick with a child? You know, and then he needs to decide. Look here, what I want
and
and what I want out of it.
okay, yeah. He needs to. What a guy needs to do is okay. If a lady has kids, okay, write down on a piece of paper. A lady with a kid, I want her to bring this to the table. I want her to do this for me, all right? Or she needs to be able to stand for this in the relationship or whatever. But this is his requirements for a lady with a child, all right? That a list of requirements that you will be satisfied with, that will justify taking that risk. And a girl without kids, this is the requirements I want from that person. Now, of course, the requirements for the girl with the kids going to be a lot higher because the risk is higher, right? The risk is higher, and that's what it's supposed to be. But we don't think like that. We see somebody nice, we see somebody beautiful. We say, let's just see how it works. Let's just see how it works. You just figure it out. Cross that bridge when it gets there. And when that bridge,
But look.
and when you get to that bridge, you see the bridge is not even completed, and you're going to fall down into the river now.
But look, even if before you actually get to that point, there's certain things that you need to look for. I mean, and I think one of the things that you need to look at is basically okay. So if I had to do it all over again, right, and I now hook up with a chick with a child, all right. Yeah. I won't play the stepfather at all. I won't go to Disneyland. I won't go for ice cream. I'm not there for that. And
so what are you there for? Yeah, get your tongue.
But the thing is this, it's like sometimes guys do get trapped, right? Sometimes guys don't even see.
Man.
Sometimes guys don't even know this.
The baby pissed me off. The baby pissed me off, man. But yeah, finish your thought. I'm gonna tell you why. The baby dropped.
But my thing is this that I know now is that look here. I think the worst thing for me would actually know that a third of my salary first need to go to that child. That's what other rest of the.
There's a risk, the risk is higher.
Because he eats first. Whenever there's something being made, he's gonna eat first. I don't eat a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna buy stuff, but obviously constantly I need to invest, and my return is not gonna be the same. So for me, so that's why I know. Look here, getting involved with a woman with a child, unless, like you said, there's certain trades and trade-offs, then obviously it will work. But in the end, I'll never be able to discipline that child. There's one thing that I know.
That's what I said. You have to make your list. And if
you make a list.
No.
Even if you make a list.
You put on the list.
Even if you make a list.
If we move in together, will I discipline the child? And if you
make the list.
There are people, kids that are doing it, so you can't say even to make the list. Are you telling me all 7 billion people in the world, it has never happened? Are you saying 7 billion?
Now.
Oh, are you telling me 7 billion?
I'm telling you now, you'll be able to discipline that child until a certain length, and from there.
So you telling me out of 7 billion people in the world's population, it doesn't happen?
It does happen because they don't spank the kids anymore. Are you spank the kids anymore? You know for a fact.
People.
You know what? I think I need to just interview some people. That's what I need to do.
That's what I'm saying. You can't make generalizations like that.
No, bro, because all I know is you will never be able to spank that child.
No, you have a conversation with him. You're talking about yourself. Are you talking for the rest of the world? The planet
the
Earth.
rest of the world, man. I'm not the
Planet-
only one complaining about it.
You
I
know
wasn't
for a fact that the other 7 billion are going through the same thing. You know that for a fact.
Okay. What the race is that?
No. You saying everybody in the world, nobody. There's not one stepdaddy in the world.
No, okay, but
No,
okay.
no, that's
let's
your word.
let's keep it general. Okay, let's keep it general. Let's just say South Africa. Let's just say South Africa.
So you want to tell me in South Africa, right? I'm going to put that in South Africa. Guy marries this girl.
Right?
He has a kid. The kid is 4.
Right?
Right? This guy's a very respected guy. It's a good job. The kid's now 16. Let me complete the scenario.
You know a guy that has.
Scenario. Let me complete.
Go in.
The kid is now 16 years old. A boy. Alright? A boy. He gets caught with liquor and daka in his bag at school. Alright? School calls his parents. Alright? Okay. You said South Africa, right? He goes home. Father comes from work. Right? Okay? His father's the owner of a very successful taxi company. His father has 25 taxis driving for him. Alright? His father's from KwaZulu Natal. His father is a Zulu. Right? The Zulu man. Alright? His father is one of those big Zulus with a Jacob Zuma tummy. His father weekends go with his brother in his Mercedes and they drink whiskey and that shit. Alright? You telling me that guy, when he finds out that shit, when he comes home, is not gonna take after some book and use some sense into that shit.
But that's his guy. That's his child.
Huh? No,
That's his
answer the question. Just answer the question. He's the stepdad. Is he not gonna discipline that kid?
Dude. Like you just said.
Exactly.
But like you just said, no guy that has 25 taxes is gonna sit with a woman that has a child.
Hey, you said South Africa. I just put you the scenario. So don't try and backtrack this shit. That's why I say don't make generalizations. Don't make statements like that.
This is real life. Bro, this is real life.
You're making statements where you have no, man, like, you want to do this. Where's bring me your facts. Bring you me your facts. Statistics and evidence. Okay, I'm waiting for the links. Send me the links on WhatsApp.
I'll send you the links. But I know that.
Show me the links on WhatsApp that shows no father in South Africa is able to discipline his child. Just send me the links. I'm waiting.
Bruh, all right. How did
It's been 30 seconds now. I'm still waiting.
I can't send you the links because I have to go out
there. Because you're talking bullshit. That's why.
Well, you know what?
No, that's why I'm saying that you need to stop sounding like a chick. You're sounding
bro, seriously, bro. I got mad. Bro,
you're sounding like that woman that says my truth. You're talking about your truth. Man, there's the truth and there's your truth. You're
True,
talking
that's the truth.
you-
It's not my truth.
no,
It's not my truth.
you're talking about what you went through. Don't talk for the
What
rest
do you
of
mean
them.
I went through? I'm not talking about what I went through.
You're talking about, no, this is my truth. I live my truth. Man.
Okay.
That's what you experienced, and then there's the rest of the world.
No, bro. No. And I asked you what the race, bro. I didn't ask you what the race. South Africa, what the race.
This
You bring
is
up a
South
Zulu.
Africa.
You're not even talking about the colored. Bro, you were talking about the colored lady. You're just talking about Zulu.
Okay, colored. Okay, colored. Okay. You said colored, right? Don't fucking backtrack this shit again. All right, you said colored, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Same scenario, right? Kids get caught on taka and whatnot in his bag. The stepdad, right, is a very non-respected member of society.
A very
Right.
none. Okay.
Non-respected member of society.
Yeah.
Stepdad, right, works now and then. When he
Right.
finds a job, he finds a job. Right.
All right.
Most of the time, if you see the stepdad, he had a drink a couple of hours or a few minutes before.
All right.
Stepdad is colored. He drinks a lot.
Mhm.
He hits the wife.
Mhm.
Doesn't give a fuck. Right?
Mhm.
Doesn't take shit from anybody.
Mhm.
School calls him. He's been catch of Dhaka. And he told us, you don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. Or I'm gonna smack you. Kid comes home. He beats the mother, he beats the kid. He's not gonna discipline that kid.
He's the kind of dude.
Tell dude.
Yeah, he's gonna discipline the kid. He's the kind of dude. But not all kind of dudes. That's what I'm saying. Not all kind of dudes are gonna be able to discipline their child. Not all kind of dudes.
Just admit it, man.
I'm not gonna admit anything, dude. All I'm saying is facts. It's a fact, dude. Single mom is pushing their color man. This is not gonna allow some other guy to just decide it out. Spank the child, you know.
You
Yes.
can't make
He'll be there.
you can't make these broad statements, man.
Bro, dude, this is, I'm not saying
You are
everyone.
talking.
I'm saying 90%.
Hey,
I'm
don't
saying
do this,
90%.
please. You said everyone.
I said 90%.
You want?
I'm saying now
I am
90%.
recording this shit. I'm
Yeah,
recording this shit.
I said
You
now
said
90%.
everyone.
90% of the time, it's not happening.
Now, just for the record, I want you to make note that we went from everyone at the 100% now to 90%. This is classic female behavior. You know,
Oh, so that's like, I'm bringing this up with my emotions now.
when they can't,
Huh? I'm thinking about my
they
feelings.
can't get their point across, they start backtracking.
But
And start
90%
making-
it doesn't happen.
And they start trying to make the evidence suit whatever they want to make fit. Classic female behavior.
Okay,
Can
I'll
I
do
guess?
my research. I'll do my research. I'll come back. I'll do my research and I'll come back to you.
Yes,
Right.
90% is gonna go down.
How many? 90% of the time it doesn't happen, bro. Yeah, maybe 10%.
is gonna come down.
No, it's not gonna come down. It can't come
We
down.
went from 100 to 90 up. You go to your research.
No, we're gonna stick to 90. We're gonna stick to 90 because it is 90, dude. It's not less than that. You can only go up higher, but it can't go less than 90, bro. Can't go less than that. Someone really needs to phone and say, hey, you know what? If people have to phone in and say, look here, you know what, it is true or it's not true, then obviously, yeah, you know. But how many guys are gonna say like, look here, okay, cool, I can smack or I can't smack, or I can discipline or I can't discipline. I mean, and this is a big topic, dude. You know, and people are debating this now since beginning of the year, and it's still going on. I mean, we only touching now on it.
Yeah,
You know,
I can speak for my grandfather. You know, when he took his wife, I think it was with 6, 7, or 8 kids, and together they had 15 kids. And he was a colored guy, think it was a colored towards ago. It was something. Even the family is confused. But anyway, and um, yeah, and he disciplined all 15.
Yeah, but where was that? 19 what?
There was probably 40s, 50s, say about. Probably
Yeah,
there.
and at that time, who was still in power? Was that 50-50 and everyone is equal and what was that in?
No, that's
No,
a
it wasn't.
different time. But what I'm saying is
That
that
was different. That was a different
yeah,
time. Nowadays,
But anyway, man.
nowadays,
Anyway. Let me get back. Cut that shit. Let me get back to the baby. So Fresh and Fit had a podcast with some girls. Man, the girls are getting uglier and uglier. Fresh and Fit.
for real,
Yeah.
for real.
They used
I
to
haven't
have
watched that
this.
show in a while, bro.
They used to have these hot Instagram models, but the quality of the girls are getting now is becoming less and less. Even now and then they get a hot girl in, like a really Instagram worthy hot girl in. They're all IG models, but the quality is going down. But anyway, so they had a podcast I think yesterday or early morning today on who was right. Was the baby right or the baby's baby mom? On that whole thing that happened there with the baby. The baby mama wants to play house now. She doesn't want to leave his place, and the newborn is there in her hand, and she's a nuisance. He doesn't want her there, and he wants to kick her out, and she doesn't want to leave. And there's a lot of other complicated stuff, but it's a mess. And in the beginning, like I didn't even know the kid was there. I thought from some other thing I saw, I thought the baby was not the baby, the artist, like the small baby, the infant. I thought the infant was with her mother, so the mom's mother.
No.
But then,
maybe it was the.
But then, now let's say infant because there's another the baby. But then I saw in the video that he's feeding the infant a bottle, and he still wants to kick her out. And at the beginning, I was like, man, this chick is messed up, man. This chick, she wanted to get the bag, She wanted, and she thought if she had a kid with him, she's in now, she has the bag, right? And I thought like, this is another one of those chicks that wants to get pregnant from the rich guy and be set for life, right? Which is what she wanted to do, but anyway, doesn't matter, right?
But do you think that he didn't want to kick out the baby, he just wanted to kick out her?
Yeah, but he doesn't want her there, right? Because he wants to bring he wants to bring other girls there and smash them. He wants her out of the apartment. He realized his single life, basically. He doesn't want some chick walking around his apartment. He wants to be a bachelor. He doesn't want this chick walking around. I understand that too. So at first I was like, nah man, this chick just want to grab the bag. And then I was like, man, nah man, the baby, what the fuck? And now after that I was like, man, they are both messed up. Both of them are messed up. Both of them are wrong. But not one of them is right. Both of them are wrong. And then I went to, the baby, you're moron. Sure the mother is messed up. The mother messed up. Right? She thought if she can get a child with this guy, they're gonna be a family now, and he's gonna take care of her, or she's gonna be chick number one, or she's gonna be main chick number one, or she's gonna be baby mama number one. Because as I understand, the baby has another couple of baby mothers, baby mamas, and she thought she was gonna be baby mama number one.
But she didn't use his side chick.
And the baby told her on IG Live, you're a side chick. You're a certified side chick. And what pissed me off was whilst he is feeding that infant the milk, that guy is still screaming, Dave, 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 bitch, get out of here. Even if she is a street hoe, would you throw a street hoe out of your house with your newborn kid if she doesn't have a place straight after that to go to?
No, I think both of them are messed up.
Both, yeah, for sure, both are messed up because that really pissed me off. Unless she had a place to go to straight after that, you know, where the baby would be, the infant would be looked after, and he's not gonna be, he's not kicking on the street, and now she has to go find a way, you know. If she's okay to go out and there's a place for her to go, fine. Right. But if there's no place to go for her to go, man, this guy he is a piece of shit. But he's really a piece of shit.
Nah,
because who kicks out the mother with your newborn?
dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. You know what? I don't even feel. I feel sorry for the baby. For the infant, but for those two, really, you don't put the business. You don't put even though you make a video, you don't put it on YouTube just like that.
For me, you could have made.
You keep your business under control, you know.
You could make a video, man, because these days the woman claim assault charges, and then the police come and they take you away. And there's a court hearing and everything. That's why they're taking videos these days, because it happens to a lot of these famous people, right? So he could have made a video and kept it private, but he put it on live.
He's not supposed to do that.
That was
messed up. But it just shows how weak he is.
Yeah, he's a.
I mean, your business first.
He's like what we call in South Africa a mors, young. It's a mors. There's no other words for him. He's just a piece of trash. There's no other words for him. And if you go look at his record of relationships, forget dating. There's other baby mamas like this. He's just smashing and doing nothing wrong with that. But if that is the case, that he's gonna put out his newborn kid on the street, no sympathy for that.
But in the first place, like you said now, he's got money and shit, and I mean he's doing that. Then obviously it's not a high roller in the first place, because I mean,
and you know what? Just for some context. She's from the Dominican Republic, right?
All right.
It's an island. So as I understand this, he flew with a private jet to the Dominican Republic, right?
Okay.
To go pick her up so she can have the child, so she can give birth to the child in the United States. So probably for citizenship reasons, right? So the kid is a US citizen now, right? Probably for that. And as I also understand this, he's a musician. I don't know if she's successful. I don't think so. And as I also understand, her family is not poor. Her family they're not that rich, but as I understand, they are okay. They're not rich, but they are well off. All right. So it's not if she goes home, she doesn't have what she needs to take care of the kid, as I understand from whatever information I've seen. But she's in the States now, right, with him. And they were living together for a while until she had the kid. And a lot of messed up stuff. But I would just like to know, the only thing I would like to know is when he's shouting at her to get out, does he have a place to go to? A safe place to go?
She doesn't. Nope.
Is there a cousin, a brother?
Nope.
Or whatever, or a mother there, an auntie or an aunt,
Nope.
Is there a place for it to go to? Because if he's putting out that girl with his newborn out in the street, okay, go find a hotel yourself, go find a place for yourself, man. That guy, shit. You know, I don't even want to say what I would do to that guy.
Nah,
That is something you don't do. That is something you don't do.
let's wrap this up so we can have some time. So because I think we passed the 40-minute mark already.
Shit. Really? Okay, let's wrap it up, guys. Let's wrap it up. Guys, I don't want to come back to this topic. You know, I think this topic is gonna probably pop up again, but it's gonna have the same result. You
What
know,
is that?
it's gonna exactly what we said, man. Exactly what we said. You know, single mothers expecting that from guys. You know, if you want to go so specific, you're gonna say the same shit. That's just what it is, man. You know, it is what it is, and until they accept that as the truth, this is gonna continue. Unless, in the broad sense, women accept this as the truth, it's gonna be here in the year 2050 as well. You know, it's not gonna change.
But you know, we're the only species that actually allows actually trying to grow another man's, child and stuff.
There's probably some other weird animals that live in nature, but they're like one in a million, right? There's not a lot of them.
Right now, we're the only ones that I know of that actually do this thing. Because
even our, if you want to go to the root of evolution, if you believe in that shit, even if evolutionists say our closest relatives, the chimpanzees, right? Even they will kill the baby chimps or the mother if the father's not the child. You know? Even they would. Even dolphins that are so friendly, that save human beings, that are so friendly, even dolphins kill other small dolphins if it's not their child, their baby.
We seen this. You know, the lions they kill the cubs. You know, if it's not.
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal. That's nature. Nature is harsh, man. Nature is harsh, man. Nature is harsh.
We got it easy. I mean, we got Google, but still, you know, guys don't want to open up their eyes. It's very easy for a guy that was raised in a broken house to actually fall in that trap, man. Honestly, man. Especially.
But it's okay, man. Let's wrap it up and have if there's still time, we can have a quick 20-minute maybe episode, just a quick one if you have time. You have time? Or you gotta eat?
Yeah. You know, it's that time, you know. It's clocking time, you know.
Niggas on the clock.
Niggas on the clock, you know, with a smile on his face. When was this niggas? When was this?
Let me rather not say. Yeah, man. I got a nice couple of stories, you know, of what happens here. I'm in the Middle East at the moment, so I got a nice couple of stories to tell. Funny stories.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up, bro.
From the guys from We're Not Smart.
You guys know what the thing is. Yeah, you know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share to everybody. And most of all, share to the single mama. We out.